You must go in to go out. It's a phrase I've heard a number of times before from a Buddhist teacher and peace activist named Thich Nhat Hanh. But I saw an older video of his today where he mentions the phrase again. And I thought, how interesting in this season of coziness and snuggling in, and especially here in Switzerland when we tend to find these places where we're nesting more, we're getting cozy, that I find myself very often looking outwardly to try and feel that feeling of connection. And I see it as well when clients come in very innocently saying, hey, I need the skills and the tools and the strategies for how I can connect better in my workplace through storytelling and communication. And there's one aspect to this that, of course, the strategies and the skills, they're insanely valuable and they can help. But when they're not paired with self-awareness and self-understanding and the capacity to connect within ourselves, then our ability to connect to the outside world is drastically hindered, drastically. Because so much of us, we are the vehicle through which we experience that connection. And sometimes in those first sparks, there's this beautiful feeling of, wow, I found my person, or I found my connection in business, or wow, we are an incredible partnership when it comes to client and business. But there's also that capacity to deepen. And from that point, there is a limitation to how deep we can go. And it is almost always based on how deep we are willing to go within ourselves to understand and comprehend. Because if we don't trust ourselves, it's hard for others to trust us. If we're not aware of our intentions and what we're trying to create, it's hard for people to connect to that within us. So the next time that you find yourself stepping into a conversation, a dialogue, a client meeting, a team discussion, and you're longing for more trust and more engagement and deeper connectivity, take a few moments. Take a few deep breaths, which is one of the absolute most basic and most incredible ways to reconnect to ourselves. And just start to develop that sense of self-awareness. Because when we allow ourselves to go in order to go out, the quality of our connection is incredible.